welcome to this edition of 10 in 10. It's a show where we look at 10 education technology topics or something that has to do with education technology, and we try to teach it all in 10 minutes. And so today's topic is 10 places to go for free education materials. Now, this can be for teachers, this can be for parents, this can be for students. If you're a student and you're not quite getting something that the teacher's teaching you in class, maybe you can use one of these sites to find out a little bit more about a topic, or a parent that's looking for something to help their students maybe catch up over the holidays, something like that, or a vacation. These are the kinds of places to go to. So the 10 places to find free educational materials. Let's look at the first one. It's called Curriki. Curriki is a great place because what it has thousands and thousands of teachers putting lesson plans and lesson materials up online. And so it's kind of like this huge, it's this huge community of teachers that are adding lesson plans, lesson materials, teaching materials, all in a single place. And you can search it by science, you can search it by core area subject matter, by grade level, all different neat places. So Curriki, it's a worldwide place where people are putting materials in. So let's go to the next one. Next one's a really neat one. It's got a funny name. Curriki is a funny name, but this one's a funny name as well. It's called Guru Learning. And what Guru Learning does is they try to take lots of education materials from the internet and put them all into a single place. And then what's neat about it is that once you get an account on there, you can mash those ones all together. You can mix and match them all together, make your own. If you're a teacher, you can put an account up online that your students can go to. You can ask them to go look at particular things, all part of Guru Learning, a really neat resource. Okay, the next one is a great place. This is a great, by the way, all these are free. That's the best price. The next one is oercommons.org. And OER stands for Open Education Resource. These are all free resources that are available in all kinds of curricular areas, from the fine arts to the sciences, the English language arts, bilingual education. All of those are up there, oercommons.org. A great place to start looking for free materials. This next one is a free site. It's just an awesome site. You know, sometimes we think if it's free, there must be something wrong with it. It's not as good as what you would, if you were paying for something. This site, bighistoryproject.com, is the site that tells you just if it's free, it can still be great. This is a history from the Big Bang to the present. It's great. It teaches kids and it teaches adults too. It's actually made for all grade levels, and it's just a journey, like it says there, a journey through 13.8 billion years. So it starts from the Big Bang, goes to the present. BigHistoryProject.com. If you're interested in history, this is a place to go. Next one, again, one of my favorite places to get free materials, iTunes U. If you have iTunes, or if you have iTunes on Windows or PC, or if you have iTunes U, which is an app for your iPad or your iPhone, this is a great place to find free materials, and there's tons and tons and tons from some of the leading universities in the world. So if you're interested in, for instance, something that MIT puts up, they put their materials on iTunes U. Harvard, MIT, Yale, Stanford, Oxford, just universities from all over the world put up materials. And now, what's even better is that K-12 has a whole section on iTunes U. So you can find stuff that's just for kindergarten to 12th grade. That's all on iTunes U. Again, free. Best price you can possibly think of. We've talked about learner.org in the past, and it's still a great place to find free education materials. Learner.org is from the Annenberg Foundation. They've got, not only do they have audio-visual materials, lots and lots of videos up there on the Annenberg website, but they also have professional development for teachers. So if you're a teacher and you're looking to bone up on a few some teaching skills, some reading skills, any kind of things you want, chances are learner.org has some professional development for you. And what's neat about learner.org is that you can actually even get college credit if you're a professional, if you're a teacher and you're doing professional development. So learnit.org actually even gives you college credit for taking some of that professional development. Another great place to find free education materials, one of our favorites here in EPISD, is ck12.org. Not only can you find textbooks in ck12.org, but you can also find really neat physics simulations, math simulations. You can find math games that are free, tons and tons of free material. It's there for the taking. There's no reason not to go to a place like CK12. And if you've got a textbook that you're not quite happy with in some of those core content areas, CK12 might have an alternative textbook just for you. They also have SAT Prep online for free, so go ahead and use it. Speaking of textbooks, this is a really great place, boundless.com. If you can't find a textbook that you like over in ck12.org, go to boundless.com. It's got great textbooks for free. All you got to do is download them. You don't have to print them out. You can just download them onto your device, whatever your device is. They also have quizzes, PowerPoints, all the different kinds of material that would come with a course. So for instance, if a teacher is interested in teaching an algebra course using the Boundless materials, it comes with all the curricular materials that go with it. So if there's PowerPoints that go with it, it's really powerful. Some really, really interesting stuff. And high quality. Just because it's free doesn't mean it's bad. High quality stuff. Boundless.com. Another really neat site, which is kind of like OER Commons, is openculture.com. And so if you go to openculture.com and you just type in free K-12 education resources, they've got tons of it. And what's neat about this site, if you click on that, www.openculture.com/free K-12 education resources, they don't just have a list of resources, they have a list of places that have more resources. So for instance, on that list right there, they might have Project Gutenberg. And you say to yourself, so what, Project Gutenberg? But if you click on Project Gutenberg, that takes you to a site that's got 45,000 free books available to download. Sherlock Holmes books, all those books that are in the public domain, like The Great Gatsby, Moby Dick, all those sites. That's the kind of thing that you're looking for. You want to look for places that can lead you to other places that have these free materials, and openculture.com has some great sites for that. One of the last ones that a lot of people think, they don't think of the federal government when they think of free education materials, but the federal government is full of places that you can find free education materials, and they're kind of putting them all into one place, and they're putting it into the Federal Registry for Educational Excellence. It's called free.ed.gov. It's a great website where they're putting all that material that's available from the federal government for free, like those pictures from the Library of Congress and education materials from the Department of Education, and even some stuff that's not from the federal government. They're putting it into one place called free.ed.gov, and that's a great website to start. It's not as full as some of the other websites, but the materials that are on there are really good. So let's look at those sites that are there. There's curriki.org, Guru Learning, OER Commons, the Big History Project. You got to check out the Big History Project. It's just awesome. iTunes U, learner.org, ck12.org, a favorite in EPISD, boundless.com, openculture.com, and freeed.gov. Those are some great 10 places where you can find free education materials. And remember, just because it's free doesn't mean it's low quality. Some of this material is of better quality than what you would pay for. So join us next time on 10 at 10. We made it. Look, there's the time right there. We made it. See you next time. Bye.